Hey y'all, it's Kate from the Apothecary and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about Don't Bloody the Black Flag by James Lloyd Dulin. Now this is a prequel novella to No Heart for a Thief and the Mulatto series as a whole. I ended up giving this one 4.5 out of 5 stars, and I'll talk about why in just a minute. But first, a spoiler-free summary of what this novella is all about. As I said, this is a prequel novella. This takes place 200 years before No Heart for a Thief. So a clan of nomads plans to bring leaders from all 4 nations together for peace. Part of this plan is to send a young water dancer to deliver a message to her mother, who is a general. Some people, however, don't want this peace interfering with their war, and they will go to no end to stop this messenger. This is an incredibly moving story. Dulin is able to take the story that so many have told before over the years, the fight for peace, and he tells it in a way, he brings it to life in a way that is completely his own. So, like I said, I gave this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. The characters I absolutely loved, but I just wanted a little bit more from them. Our atmosphere and our setting, Dulin delivered 100% on this. Not one time did I feel like I needed a little bit more setting. I needed a little bit more atmosphere. I saw everything, I heard everything, I smelled everything, I felt everything. It was just perfect in that regard. Our writing style, so Dulin's ability to tell a fictional tale in a fantasy setting and make it feel 100% real is beyond what a lot of other authors are able to do. And I actually highly recommend reading the note at the end of the novella. So a lot of people, once they finish the book, the story, they're done. They don't read any of the acknowledgments or the end notes, but I highly recommend reading Dulin's note at the very end of this novella that kind of explains his process of thinking during writing this book and why he wrote it, and I really, really appreciated that author's note at the end. Our plot was always steady, even when our characters' minds and motivations and actions wavered. Our plot was steady throughout the whole, and I really appreciate that, especially with a novella which is so short of space. You need that steady plot line throughout. Intrigue, I always had faith in our main character. I thought she is going to achieve it, but there were times where I had no idea how she was going to achieve it because of everything that she went through in this novella. So I really appreciated the way that Intrigue was built into this novella. Logic and relationships, much like our characters, I enjoyed it, I liked it, I just wanted a little bit more from it. And enjoyment, obviously I loved this all. I loved this book so much. I loved everything I read. I just wanted a little bit more in spaces. So that gives me a total of 4.5 out of 5 stars. I will add a kind of disclaimer here at the end, which I meant to do at the beginning and completely forgot. So as you've noticed, I'm trying out a slightly different way of doing my reviews where I talk more in detail about each category instead of talking about the numbers. If you want to see the number breakdown, I have those in my written reviews, which are always linked here in the description below. As well as more comments on this. I tried to boil it down to just the main points in my reviews to give you a better idea of what I thought of this book instead of just, oh, characters, this category is this number, this is this, and this gives me this number. I wanted to give you more ideas and less numbers. So I'm trying out a different way. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this way. Of course, if you want to see more details on my review, more thoughts, go check out my written review, which has all of my thoughts on this novella. Don't Bloody the Black Flag by James Lloyd Dulin. Highly recommend this if you want a quick fantasy novella that will make you feel all the feels. Also, obviously, if you have read the Mulatto series before this, No Heart for a Thief and No Safe Haven, definitely read this prequel novella. As always, keep reading, and I love you all to the moon and back.